This is Maccabi.
And I'm LaShonda.
Welcome to our channel. So this day has been a great day. Okay, let me just tell you that. You see the smile on my face? Yeah, great day. All right, so I'm gonna let my wife kind of start off and tell you how the day got started.
All right, so we got up. We really didn't do much during the daytime because we were waiting. Once we decided, okay, this was the land that we were going to purchase, we had to wait on Evelyn. It was time for Evelyn to do her job, pretty much, which is make sure the land is free and clear and in liens, make sure the owner is the owner, that they can sell it, and they don't have a lot of different owners and all. I mean, basically making sure this sale is legit. Okay, so that take a little bit. So during this day, we didn't really, we were just, while we were waiting on her, Albert got us in touch with the designer, the developer.
That's right.
So we went down, we just kind of relaxed around the hotel. We went back to the restaurant again because their food again is amazing. Yep. And I wasn't walking up the hill again to go nowhere else.
The hill is
the hill. The hill was something serious. So I wasn't going up the hill. So we just said, you know what, we just gonna go downstairs and eat. So we had some more amazing food. It was again delicious, did not disappoint. So we got another driver because Albert wasn't able to come. He had something to do that day. So it was the same company, but they sent another driver. His name was Max.
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
So he was also a nice gentleman, nice to talk to. All of these, I mean, they were really, really nice. It wasn't drivers that just was quiet and didn't say nothing, or, you know, they were really nice.
Actually, the driver, Max, I think he's part owner of the driver hub.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I knew about they was a developing company and trying to get started, because he works for, I think he's into technology here in Rwanda, Max. But I believe that's him and another guy is working together to start this company. They started it. They're trying to build the company. Okay, with more drivers, more cars and stuff like that. So Max, very intelligent brother, and all of our drivers kind of just giving us history, kind of showing us the different parts of the country, different parts of Kigali as we drove through it. So
we ate, and then we had an appointment to see the developer that evening. So Max took us to see the developer. It is in a whole nother province, in the Southern Province.
So the developer, his office and his business is in the Southern Province. Now, let me explain this to you, and then we'll keep on going. So in Rwanda, they have provinces. Provinces are equal to states. Okay? Your districts are equal to counties. What's the next thing? Your sales, I think it is. Your sales are equal to cities, and I think your village is equal to like small town. You know what I'm saying? So, or community. I'll say it like that. So we're traveling to the Southern Province, which, by the way, if y'all know us, we sponsor 2 children that go to the City of Joy Christian School in the Southern Province. So this is his office located in the Southern Province. So we had to go to another province in Rwanda. We find the guy who's the developer, and his name is Prince. All right, so not like the other little short Prince. Not him. But Prince. All right, so he has this office in this place, man. I'm like, where are we going?
Yeah, it was so many people outside around the area. It kind of, what it reminds you of? I don't know, but it was people everywhere.
There's no place in America I think I can compare that
to. It was like people everywhere. So needless to say, coming from the U.S., I'm more like, if I see a whole lot of people, I'm like, okay, do I need to hold my purse? Do I need to do... It's gonna blow your mind how safe this place is. Like, people don't care. They ain't worried about you. They literally are not worried about what you got. They not coming up to you saying, oh, can I borrow? They leaving you alone. They looking at you, but not in the fact of why are you here? They just checking you out.
Yeah.
But yeah. They're not worried.
So we go up to this guy's office, and we had a plan that we were looking at. We met him, did salutations and stuff like that. And so he let us sit beside him. He had his computer, and he had already seen the lot because Albert had already sent him the UPI of the lot we were looking at. And so I had sent him ahead of time this plan that we were looking at. And so when we got there, I had more pictures of it, kind of showing him what we want to do. And he was explaining to us what he did and how it is here in Rwanda from a developer's point of view. Mm-hmm. Once you get the land, this is what the government requires. Right. Because you got to get with somebody who is in line with the government. Right. Because if you don't, well, you're going to be out of gas because you can build something, they'll tear that junk down until you start all over again. Right. So you got to get with people that's going to be in line with the government and follow the rules. And so he was telling us what we could do, what we couldn't do. He looked at our plan and said, okay, here's the problem, here's the situation. To make a long story short, he led us and directed us in what to do, how to take the plan that we brought him, which we loved, right? But it wasn't everything that I had to make modifications to the plan. So he took those modifications and just took it up a whole nother level. And made it fit where the government would say, good job. Okay. Right. So basically, he did that. Now we were so excited to meet him and to have him to talk to us and show us. Now I'm gonna say this: the people over here are so soft-spoken and so nice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they don't talk to you upside your head. You have to ask them sometimes. Now say that again. Now can you explain it again? Yeah. Because their English is not that good, but their English is better than our Kinyarwanda. So let's just say that right there. Because I don't hardly know Kinyarwanda. So anyway, but they can speak English pretty well. Mm-hmm. They can express, so we can understand it. So it took us a while, going back and forth because we would ask questions and he would try to explain it the best way he could. And then we finally, okay, we got you now. We understand. Because my wife was like, well, how come we just can't do this right there? How come And so he had to explain, you know what I'm saying? And so he was very patient with us. Yes. He was like, man, y'all don't get it, man. He was really, really patient. Yeah. And that was a really, really good meeting. And so he knows what we want. And so we hired him to design our house. Mm-hmm. We had another guy that was going to charge us like $1,500 to make modifications to a design that was already done. Yeah. And so we mentioned that to Albert the night before. I wasn't going to get into that, but since he yesterday, then now and my wife had a feeling that she's like, no, this is, I just feel like it's too much. She just kept saying it. Even before we left America, she's like, I just feel like it's too much. I was ready to pay it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, well, we really like this design. And I thought that we had to go with that design, we had to go with that developer to get what we want, as far as like what we liked in the design. But anyway, Albert was like, huh? That's too much money. I said, really? And my wife was like, see, I told you too much money. I put it in my spirit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I go with Yahoo, the spirit of Yahoo inside me when I feels like something is not right. If it continues to nag me,
then I know something is off. Something is off. I can't really explain it, but Albert really broke it down to us and let us know, look, hey, this shouldn't be that much. It should be no more or no less than this.
You shouldn't spend no more than 800,000 Rwandan francs. And he said even that is on the high end.
Right.
He said no sir. And
800 Rwandan francs is about
800,000. I don't know.
800,000 is about
around $700 some dollars.
Yeah, $700-800 US. Okay, so we're not gonna give prices because that was our price that
that's right.
Albert.
Yeah.
Those are the blessings.
Yeah.
That was transpired that we were talking about.
Yeah.
With us. So I don't want to give that price out because that may not be his price. But that was our price.
Yeah.
And so that's Yahuwah's favor.
Yeah.
That was upon us.
And it's real.
And it was real. It is
real.
Very real.
His favor
so
is real in our life.
If you want a developer, a legitimate developer here on the continent of Rwanda,
continent of Africa,
get with I can't remember his last name, but his name is Prince, and he is very popular here. Yeah. He's done commercial properties. He is great at what he do. So now we got a legitimate realtor. Mm-hmm. We met a legitimate developer. Mm-hmm. And a guy that we did not know from Adam was just a driver in the beginning, now calls us his friend. Because when we met Prince, he said, Albert said, take care of my friends. These are my friends.
Yeah.
Take care of them.
And Albert and Prince,
they do a lot of work together.
So he was like, I got to do this because Albert told me. So that's just a favor, man. Yeah. So today was a good day.
Yeah.
And so we had a very productive. So he know what we want. He's designing the house the way we want it designed. He's going to send us what he have later on. And so we're just happy. We're just happy that this thing is rolling. This thing is happening. We love in this country. And I love my wife. And I just can't wait to start our life here together.
Yeah. So
in the homeland, the continent, you know what I'm saying, what they call the motherland.
Yeah.
You know, I call it God's land, Yahuwah's land.
So that's what we did today. That's everything we did. And so we'll pick up on the next video.
We will. May Yahuwah bless y'all.